way. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm surprised we made it that far with 3 wins. They were kind of like accidental wins, but hey. So we'll see. The ending of the game is going to be a pain in the neck too. Okay, hold on. Let me bring up my cheat sheet. My cheat sheet is incomplete, I will say. A couple of things missing, but I think I have enough to beat up a couple of monkeys. And I'm going to take my time with this. I really got to look at the cheat sheet. Everybody's playthrough is different, so you can't just download a cheat sheet from like Steam or wherever you got the game from. You have to specifically make your own. So they force you to work for this. Okay, I'm going to use my phone as my monitor because my monkey combat notes are covering up OBS. It's actually pretty impressive to watch a speedrun of this and see masters of monkey combat. You know, that's a good point. I want to see what a speedrun is like. Oh yeah, I will do that. I'll post it too in the Discord. I know there's got to be a way for them, like, to get around everything, but I can't even imagine spending less than half an hour on this part of the game. I am gonna see it. This game isn't so bad. I dreaded playing it. I mean, it's long, it's convoluted, but it's not bad. As you can see here, it says third match 1 of Monkey Combat. That's as far as I got. So we beat the light gray monkey. I can't tell who we beat here. Nor can I tell here. It looks like the light gray monkey there too. Keep beating the same monkey. I think we need to beat all of them. There's like 4 different skinned monkeys or something. Colored skins. So, the Wolf's great speedrunner of Monkey Island series. Okay. Let me write that down. The Wolf's. Thanks, Ventrell. I will look at that. Okay. Do some monkey combat. So that's the one we just beat. Beat the light gray monkey. So this is the darker monkey, right? Yeah, this is the dark one. So you talk to him. Oop, beep, beep.
I see you are trained in the arts of monkey combat.
Okay, so we gotta be really careful here. This is the one monkey I don't think I beat. Bobbing Baboon. He switched to the drunken monkey. Okay. So, drunken monkey beats bobbing baboon. My cheat sheets say to beat drunken monkey, we need to go to CC. What's CC? Something chimp, right? The stance. So let's do that. Dude, this is gonna be painfully slow. I'm sorry. Okay, charging chimp. That should be drunken monkey. There we go. It's all too much. It is. GG beats CC, right? Yep. So he's on GG, CC. What beats GG? Drunken monkey. How do we go from CC? Well, we could go to from CC to DM. We're gonna go to AA instead, because that also beats GG. There you go. Yes. Get a free shot in too.
G.
Got this. I think we won this. Ouch. Okay, bobbing baboon. What beats bobbing baboon? Drunken monkey. Hey, creature. Yeah, I'm not streaming the awards. How have you been, creature? You been streaming lately? I haven't seen you online. Just curious. I did the wrong move, didn't I? I went to Anxious Ape by accident. Yeah, you know, most of the games that are going to win awards, I don't have a desire to play, or I will probably not play for the next 3-4 years. So... VG3 is going to win most of them. Baldur's Gate 3 is going to probably win most of them, and if it doesn't, it's a shame. Always remember everyone in chat streams. Most people. Most people. Bobbing Baboon, Anxious Ape. We were winning this, and now we just blew it. Bobbing Baboon. How do we beat Bobbing Baboon? Anxious Ape. I screwed this up, didn't I? Need to go to Drunken Monkey. I don't know how to get there from Anxious Ape. Or... what we could do is go to GG, whatever that is.
Eek, hoop, ack.
There you go. Rugen! At least there isn't a limit on battle. No, there isn't, thankfully. Game over in a second. Man, he won this fight. That's such a shame. We had him. I made one wrong move. Alright, how do we get out of Gimpy Gibbon? No, when I came back from the cruise, I was in a rut for 3 or 4 days. Oh, you went on a cruise. That's nice. Something that happened, and on top of that, during the cruise, I hurt my pinky... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Dude, everybody's getting injured. My good friend hurt his wrist. I fractured my knee. He fractured his wrist. Well, rest up, man. Rest up. Everybody's injured. It's that time of year. Kick his ass. Yeah, you fell going up the stairs. You did that too. I just fell walking on the sidewalk, so... yeah, let's not get injured. Stay safe. Alright, so what do we do? Where do we go to beat him? How do I beat Drunken Monkey? From GG. Need to go to AA, I think. Not Alcoholics Anonymous. That's not what I'm saying.
Eek, hoop, ack.
Yes. Do something stupid now so I can win. We're done. Oh, that was BS. We won that. I've been fine for a bit too. Play offline like every 10 minutes. I have to put controller down for a bit. It'll be fun to do when streaming. Yeah, I hear you. It would not be fun. Yeah, take a break. You deserve it. You stream a lot. Gotta fight this guy again. There's like no new moves we learned from that guy.
So, I see you are trained in the arts of monkey combat. Let's see what you got.
This battle cry. There's a tie, right?
Ow!
Nope. Drunken Monkey, can we get there from here? Yes, we can.
Ack, hoop, eek.
Nope, wrong one. Screwed up again. Oh, we still got a point there. I've been fine for a bit to play offline. Yeah. Son of a... What beats Charging Chimp? Drunken Monkey beat Charging Chimp? No, it doesn't. So... where can we go from Anxious Ape? We can go to GG. GG loses to everything. What the heck? How can we get the Charging Chimp? I can get a tie. It'll be a tie, I hope. There you go. Save this. Alright, so it's a draw.
Ow.
Ugh. No, it's not. Yippee Gibbon beats... nothing. We beat Drunken Monkey. We need to go to... Chimp Pose. So... Chimp Pose is... How is that a foul? Oh, I did it backwards. Did it backwards. Try that again. Oh, you got Borderlands 3 Full Edition? Yeah. I've been playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland on the Xbox One, the original Xbox One, and it literally like takes 7 minutes for the game to load up. Seriously, initially. Just see a little bar going across the screen. I'll go make coffee, come back, and it'll still be going. So bad. But it's a good game. I enjoy playing it once it boots up. And once it boots up, it's fine. You're not waiting for anything. It's just that initial game. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a really good game. I was thinking of getting just an external SSD drive and hooking it up to the Xbox and just running the games off that. It'd probably be a lot faster. Probably cut down the times in half, if not 2/3 or something. Alright, we lost this one too. I really, really suck at this. He's got him. Oh, we hit him twice. And now we get him another time, right? He's not changing from Drunken Monkey. So we tied him. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, the transitions aren't bad. You stayed in Drunken Monkey? Are you... You're a weird monkey. I could just beat him with this. Look at that. Alright. It's one down. I think we need to win 2 in a row in order to fight JoJo.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good.
The level transitions in Tiny Tina go really fast. They're a lot faster than what you were explaining. But the game to boot up to start is ridiculous. Yep. The first time you play the game, you gotta wait 7 minutes. The winner is you! Literally, I wait 7 minutes. If you want, I'll record it for you next time I play it. And I'll show you exactly what it's like. But that's also, that's also because I don't have my Xbox set to standby. So I'm wondering if I could load the game and then just exit out of there and if it'll stay in the game. My Xbox is not on standby. I took it off that because I don't use it enough anymore. Yeah, I'll show you. I promise. I'll take video. Come on, little monkey. Time to die. The right monkey? Smelly. They all got names. I just realized that. I'll record it for you.
I see you are trained in the arts of monkey combat. On guard, monkey.
It's on an external hard drive. I think I got an extra SSD somewhere. I'll hook it up to the Xbox One. The OG one, so... Okay, what beats BB? Drunken monkey.
Ack, G, eek.
This is supposed to be one of the easier monkeys to beat, so I don't know.
Yo.
Oop, chi, ack.
Oop, G, ack. Ack, oop, eek.
Anxious ape. In order to beat Anxious Ape, I need to be Bobbing Baboon. Hopefully this is the right combo for it.
Ack, eek, G, yo.
Not. I wrote that down wrong.
G, 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 yo.
He's gonna stay an Anxious Ape. So the combination I wrote down for that was wrong. That's really sucks. And everything else I could change to, he could beat. I really hate monkey combat. We'll get through it. It'll take a couple of tries. We got this. How do I get out of GG into something I could actually use? My note's gonna suck. I'm just realizing. Oh Lord.
G, eek, ack.
There you go.
Ack, oop, eek.
Yes! Made a mistake.
Eek, eek, eek.
Got an extra move in.
Ack, oop, G.
Ak oop shi. That hurt. Drunken monkey, bobbing baboon. So what beats drunken monkey? We gotta go to I don't know, man. Bobbing baboon. Anxious ape might be good.
Ack, eek, G.
There we go, one more hit.
Ack, oop.
And I'll save it and we'll see if it go by Jojo. Mojo Jojo. Anxious ape beats charging chip. Bobbing baboon. What do we get there from Anxious Ape? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. That's the one I think we got wrong.
Ak, eek, G.
Oh, we got it. Okay. Okay, so we won 2 in a row. Our victory dance.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good.
Oh, I wonder if that means we're good to fight Jojo and we could stop this. Save it. Getting pretty good. We won 2 in a row. No, I don't want to fight you, little monkey. We already fought you. Like, why couldn't we just throw insults at the monkeys? I gotta get past this guy. Someone in a Reddit post I said they keep their Xbox on quick resume to avoid the load times. Yeah, a quick resume should get rid of that, but there's a significant drop in jump in electricity when you do it for too long. I should probably do it just for this game. I mean, I no longer use my Xbox enough to warrant it in quick resume. Talk to Jojo Jr.
Hello again, Monkey Prince.
Greetings, unenlightened one.
Okay, fight me.
I challenge you to monkey combat.
I can see that you've been training, Threepwood, but you're still not ready.
Okay. Well, good thing we saved.
I really should be going.
I wish you luck and health on your journey.
Do we have to fight all the monkeys, or we just gotta win a certain amount? Yeah. I want to do it for more than like 2 days, I hear you. Sometimes I put down like Tiny Tina's for like a month and then I went back to it, so I just didn't have the time. The brawny monkey. Let's beat him. Supposed to be a tough one.
Oh, I see you're trained.
Alright, let's get to the fight.
Let's rumble.
I have Borderlands 3 on my PC, I think. But the only other Borderlands game I played is 2, and I like 100% of that game. Let me tell you. I put so many hours into it. So good. AA beats GG. BB beats AAA. Let's go to,
Ak, eek, G.
Ow.
oh, that's the one I don't know.
Ak, G.
Ow.
A to Drunken Monkey. I didn't have that moved. I should have written it down. You know, I never turned off my computer. BL2 was good. Well, when you have Linux, you don't need to. You don't ever need to reboot it. Stop playing it, though. If it has a Linux version, I should continue it in my spare time. I really like the DLC on that. The base game was good. The story was good, but the DLC, like Tiny Tina's, was pretty good. Another thing that makes the load times bad is that you can't do anything in the load screen. Like, if I could control Claptrap and, like, shoot the load bar, that would be... Yeah, you can't do that in this load screen either for Tiny Tina. DM beats GG. We're in GG. Need to go to CC because CC beats DM.
G. Whoop. Ak.
Look at this guy's... Look how many bananas he has. Like, what the heck? Am I seriously supposed to beat him? Oh, great, he made a mistake. Get him again.
Ak, ak, ak.
Make another mistake, monkey.
Ak, G.
Draw. Oh, this guy. This guy's giving me every chance to beat him. So he's charging Chimp. We need to go to GG.
G. Whoop. Ack.
Ow.
That's wrong too. I did it backwards. We're in trouble now. Draw? Oh, he messed up. We both started GG. What beats GG? Drunken Monkey? How do I get the Drunken Monkey?
Whoop. G. Ack.
There you go. Did he get his health back? What the heck is going on in this game? He's gonna draw again. Neverhood was the last game. I've started putting it on YouTube. So there's VODs there if you want to watch it. Neverhood was so good. So good. Love that game. We have to go to GG. That's the one I don't have the correct code for. We're gonna go to CC instead.
G. Whoop. Ack.
Yo.
That's not right either. Come on.
G. Eek. Ack.
Yo.
We're losing this. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody online that has the same exact codes. This way I get them all. Because at this point in the game, I want to finish it. I know the ending is like... something with the ending according to Mitrell, so... EBTAA is... This is wrong, I think.
Ack. Eek. G.
No, it's right.
G. Eek. Ack.
There's like no way to block. You get to a certain point and it's like, that's it. This is bullshit.
G. Eek.
Ow.
That doesn't work. My list is like incomplete.
Oi.
Yeah, I haven't updated the channel page if that's what you're looking at. Next, we're gonna play Ark's Fate. Ark's Fate. That was.
I don't think I have the hang of this yet.
Ever Exordium. Oh. The sooner you win, the faster you can discover the way of the monkey. Only was that easier. Let me see if there's somebody who has the same set of rules I have, because clearly I miss certain things. Apparently there's like 6 to 10 combinations. And everybody ever gets the same one usually. So I'm hoping. This guy right here. This guy does not have the same as me. We can't use that. Guy doesn't have this either. Oh, good lord. Yeah, this guy doesn't have the same stuff. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I would appreciate it. Twitch has way too much stuff. Yep. There you go. Yeah, it's just crazy. Alright, we gotta beat this guy again.
So, I see you are trained in the arts of monkey combat.
The JSON for it is ridiculous.
Let's see what you got.
The API output. Bobbing baboon versus bobbing baboon. Nice. There you go. Write your own script when everything else fails. JSON. BB to AA, and I don't even know if this is right.
Ak, eek, G.
Not. It is.
Oi.
Ow.
Oh, we're screwed in this game. Where we rage quit.
Eek, whoop, ak.
There you go.
Ow!
I think you need to get those missing combos. I think I do too. Well, we just figured that one out. So, because I had this one wrong. So let's put that in. I had this backwards. Oh, what? I have a spreadsheet here, LibreOffice, and I'm trying to fill it in. What beats AA, BB? How did I get the BB? GG. I don't be no, yeah, I could.
G, eek, ak.
There we go. Yeah, we can get a cool graph of this. Nice little table going. Maybe even a spinning wheel. There you go. This monkey messed up. We got 2 hits on it. BB beats CC, so let's do this again.
Eek, eek, eek.
Alright, we got him down to 5. He's gonna draw now. Wait, Drunken Monkey! How do we beat Drunken Monkey? Baboon move. Oh, the AA, so we gotta go from Drunken Monkey to AA. Can we do that? I don't have that. We might have to stay a Drunken Monkey here and just take a draw. Kind of stupid, but... Sorry guys, I'm trying to find a combination here that's gonna work. we go.
Ack, oopchi.
Yeah, draw gives you +1 HP. I didn't realize that. That's good. That I did not know.
Ow!
That's why the other monkey got all his health back. I was wondering why. So to beat Bobbing Baboon, I need to be... what? GG.
G, oop, ack.
There you go. Oh, a foul. A foul. Got this.
G, G, G.
We won it.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good.
I don't think we're good enough, though. Do one more fight. Good to know about the draw. I did not know that. Should be the gray skin monkey, I hope. Yep.
So,
I could walk away from the fight and pick a different monkey, but I don't think that's going to help us. This is the one with the big health
let's see
bar.
what you got.
Yeah, this guy sounds insane.
Oi!
Anxious ape.
Ack!
I screwed up. I screwed up. Not the move I meant to input.
Eek, G, oi!
Yeah, we got screwed. Screwed ourselves. Look at that. Fool. I have to tie him now.
Eek, oop, ack!
Get a banana back? Yeah, we did. Alright, cool.
Oi!
Bobbing Baboon. You defeat Drunken Monkey. Get a CC.
Ack! Eek, oop!
Oh, nice. Okay, we screwed him up a little.
Ack, ack, ack!
There you go. Bananas are getting riper.
Ow.
Get some health back.
G, oop, ack!
Hey, Braxton. We're knee-deep in monkey combat. How are you, Mr. Wise? We won a couple of matches, but I don't think we're winning them correctly. I think we need to beat all the monkeys, or we're not beating them quick enough. I don't know. But it looks good so far. This isn't as hard as I thought. It's just I'm missing combinations. Do charging monkey and see if we get some health back. Yeah, not a grid, but I have like a spreadsheet of stuff. So, Senor Hefe 1 was kind enough to share me his grid, who he was going to, but the outcomes are different each playthrough, so it wouldn't have helped. Don't beat the monkey unless you want. Stop the monkey. Missing a combo could spell disaster, you're right. So let's go to Charging Chimp, because I think Charging Chimp get us some health back. Right? This is a draw. He doesn't get any health back, we do. This is not gonna go out right. The grid layout is the important part, not his info. Yeah, no, the grid layout is. Speaking of which, Senor Hefe is here. Cry on behalf of Monkey Combat. Thanks for the resub. Appreciate it. Thank you, Hefe. I don't know, Mr. Hefe. Yeah, it's not as bad as it seemed at first. I just don't have all the combos. If I had all the combos, I did this after the stream on Tuesday night. I didn't get a chance to jump on since, so we're doing this with like half the information. And I've already lost to this guy. I don't think there's a way we're gonna get to him. What beats a babbling baboon? Bobbing baboon. Losing is winning. Well, yeah. I mean, how you learn your combos. And this I have completely wrong, I think. I'm gonna try changing it up. Yeah, no, that's the wrong combo I wrote down.
Ow!
I'm missing like 2 or 3 moves. That's what I'm missing. That would be really helpful if I had those.
I don't think I have the hang of this yet.
So here's my question. How do you get to fight JoJo? What are the requirements? Do you have to beat every single colored monkey? Or do you need to just beat like half of them? Certain order? Does it matter? Because the easy ones we've been beating left and right. You think you need all the movies? Okay, moves. Okay. We do. We gotta learn from this guy. Okay, so that we knew. Oops. Oh, we're stuck now. I did the wrong move. Ow, okay. Need all the movies too. Something like that.
Ow.
Alright, let's take a loss here if we need to, but... Wish I could say I've seen every film up to 1945. That would be awesome. Be an awesome accomplishment. Oh, we hit him. We get a free shot in too. Alright, we get the same amount of health now. Charging chimp. Beats drunken monkey. An anxious ape. We gotta be... AA to GG. What was the typo? It's all good. We got an extra shot in. Couple extra shots. Monkey's losing on purpose now. Look how good we are.
Ow.
Yeah, I don't even have all the victories written down, like what beats what. Hope this is right.
G. Eek. Ack.
Got him.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good.
Okay, so we gotta beat one more at this time, right? I should just, every time I lose, I'm just gonna restart, reload the save. That's what I'm gonna do. It'll make things easier. The brawny monkey, let's fight him. Not the one we just fought, right?
So, let's see what you got.
Show me what you got. Drunken monkey.
Ow.
Went to drunken monkey. What was that? Chi-eek app? I think that's where I have it wrong. Chi-eek app. Or ack. I have it written backwards, I think. And I think that's one of the most important ones I'm missing. So from Bobbing Baboon to Drunken Monkey, I think that's what he just did. Keep that there. How do we beat Drunken Monkey? We go to Bobbling Baboon. We don't. Go to CC. BB to CC.
Ack. Eek.
Got him. You gotta make a mistake.
Ow!
That we have.
Ack. G.
now.
We should tie him. Drunken monkey to AA. I don't have anxious ape to drunken monkey. What would beat his anxious ape? Eep hack. You need to go to bobbing baboon.
G.
Eek.
Eek.
Hack.
Ow.
No, that's still wrong.
G. G. G.
Yes. Oh, I'm stuck here. I am stuck here. Nowhere to go. Can't go to anxious ape to like get a draw even. Are you kidding me? All right, we're gonna try something unorthodox here, just to see if we can find out if this works. If charging chimp beats anxious ape, I would hope so. That's my only choice here.
Oop. G.
Yes. Okay, at least we got one thing that was missing. Okay, so we know that charging monkey beats anxious ape. That we know. That was the last thing I needed to figure out in terms of what beats what.
G. Oop. Hack.
Okay, let's tie him. Get a banana back.
Ow.
Bobbin baboon. See, doing a draw just to get some health back isn't always advantageous. It's like you get one banana back and you lose two in the next move. It's gonna be bobbing baboon. Drunken monkey.
Hack. Oop. G.
We need him to mess up. If he messes up, we've only just begun, Dr. Goa. Welcome. We're doing pretty good. We're winning some fights, but I can't beat the harder apes. And that's where, like, I'm still trying to get everything down. I haven't had a chance since after the stream on Tuesday night to actually try this again. So I'm going with what I have, and at least one changing of the stance is wrong. So, and I'm missing probably like 3 more.
Hack. Oop. G.
Akichi!
Ow!
See, we got no chance.
Chi, Hoop, Ack.
Ooh.
Okay.
Rats. I lost again.
So we could just redo that fight. That's fine. I could load the game. Hadouken! But I want to show you what I'm working with here. Right screen? Nope. Hang on. So here, I'm using this spreadsheet. You can see. Get everything on there. This is wrong. I do that. And I'm missing 2 more sets of moves. And this is all the winning combinations. So at least this is done. This is complete. So I'm going to have to fight some more in order to do this. I'm going to be here a while. But we're going to save scum as well. It's fine by me. You know. We save scum and be all right. Go back into combat. Let's reload. And we're starting over. Where'd this guy go? Is he here? Did he just walk away from me? Are you kidding me? I can't even save scum. The brawny monkey.
So, I see you're
Alright.
on guard, monkey.
Foul. On the first shot, you got a foul. Gippy Gibbon is beaten by Anxious Ape. Yeah, no, you're right. He did do the Ryu uppercut. He did. I need to go to AA.
Eek, hoop, ack.
Crane kick from Karate Kid.
Gee, hoop, ack. Ow!
Charging Chimp can be beaten by Bobbing Baboon.
Ack, eek, gee.
Yep, the infamous Karate Kid kick. Come on, do something wrong. LucasArts and Sierra both know how to pack games with pop culture references, especially this game. Game had tons of them.
Ack, eek, hoop.
On, hit him.
Gee, ack. Ow!
Ook chi up. Okay, so that I already had. Alright, sorry. Then we gotta go back to Drunken Monkey.
Ack! Oopchie!
Speaking monkey tongue? Pretty much.
Oi!
Eye for an eye here. That's what we're doing. Anxious ape. Eats anxious ape. We gotta go back to charging chimp.
Ack! Oopchie!
Hit him. As long as we don't make a mistake, we have a chance here.
Yo!
Bobbing baboon could be beaten by drunken monkey. So, how do I get from charging chimp to drunken monkey? We go right back to where we were.
Ack! Oopchie!
Come on, we gotta beat this. Oh, you suck. We get an extra hit in too.
Eek! Eek! Eek!
He's done, I hope.
Achie! Eek!
Draw. You're done for.
Ack! Ack! Ack!
He's like, bring it.
Ack! Oop! Eek! Ow!
Alright, enough of this. What is he? Charging chimp?
Ack! Eek! Gee!
Beating up on a cute little monkey? You proud of yourself? Yeah, I am proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. I like the little logo in the upper left-hand corner, how it looks like the Mortal Kombat logo. Pretty cute. Alright, now can we go fight Jojo?
I think I might be ready to take on Jojo Jr.
Yes! Always save scum. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I got past Monkey Combat. I almost said Mortal Kombat. No, no more fighting monkeys. Just walk around them. We want Jojo. We want Jojo. Should make that a channel sound. I love that game. Come on, Jojo. Actually, let's save it here again. Just to make sure, because I'm paranoid. I think we're like up to save 70. I just keep typing in numbers as I see them in my head.
Hello again, Monkey Prince.
Greetings.
I'll have to extract it from the blood game for you. Sure, if you're up for it. Sometimes you can find it online. It'd probably be easier, but if you would, I'll make it a channel sound. Slade, it's super easy. Slade. Forgot about Slade. Gotta remember that. Tell me more about Monkey Combat. No.
I
Challenge you.
to Monkey Combat.
I can see you've been training. Perhaps you are ready to fulfill the
Directly from the source? Yeah, it comes out better.
Schmopsies. Are we gonna fight or what?
very well.
All the other stuff is compressed.
Combat!
Toasty.
Let's see what you got.
You are
Do this.
indeed ready to fight me.
Ow.
He's got to make a mistake at some point. Otherwise, we're done for. What beats GG? Drunken Monkey. How do we get to Drunken Monkey from Bob and Baboon? I have no idea. Oh my goodness. What else beats GG? AA. Can we go from BB to AA? Yes, we can. It only took one banana off him. Charging chimp. How do we beat charging chimp? BB. Got him. We're doing like the same 2 or 3 moves here. GG beats... DM beats GG. I can't switch to DM. AA beats GG. Can we go from BB to AA? Yes, we can. These are the most important fights of our life. The BBB. We're gonna keep using the same 2, 3 moves here because that's what I have on paper. So from Anxious Ape, we need to go to BB. No, from Anxious Ape, we need to go to CC, I think. Hold on. We go to GG. Get him. That's the sound? Thank you. Thank you. Give me a minute and I'll download it. I'm gonna finish off this fight. I appreciate it. I'll add it. Thank you. You want JoJo? Anxious Ape gets beaten by Bobbing Baboon. And to get there, we need to do Chi Eek Ak.
Chi Eek Ak.
Right? Come on, little monkey, make a mistake.
Ow.
What beats GG? That's not DM. AA. So from AA to BB.
Ak. Eek. Chi.
I'll mess this up. We need him to make a mistake. There's got to be a way he makes a mistake.
Ooh.
Eek. Oop. Ak.
Something like that.
Chi Eek.
Achi-eek. Achi-eek. That's what I'm missing. Achi-eek. Eek. Now I could get to Drunken Monkey from Bobbing Baboon. You could still learn even against JoJo. That should be okay now. Hold on. One extra move there. That'll help. That will definitely help. Boom. Still ahead of me, though.
Ik hoop aak.
Got an extra one ahead of me. He's got to make a mistake, please. He's drunken monkey. Oh, bobbing baboon.
Ik hoop aak.
We got this, right? We got this, right? Kick his ass, sea bass.
Achie, ik. Oei.
What? This guy never makes any mistakes. There's no way. Ah. He's drunken monkey. How do we beat drunken monkey?
Ik hoop aak.
That's how you beat drunken monkey. Alright. He's gotta mess up. Come on. Oh, he drew. We won this. Are you kidding me? He drew. If I can hit him... Drunken monkey versus drunken monkey. What beats drunken monkey? Guy cheats. I don't know if one shot's gonna beat him, though. Get him. We're gonna try. Drunken monkey, we need to go to DC.
Aak hoopje.
Do we have this? Yes, we beat him. We F&A. We beat Monkey Combat. Wow.
Not believe it. I had foreseen losing my crown eventually.
Holy cow.
Such an unlikely opponent. The honor of victory is
This wasn't that bad.
as well as the ceremonial bronze hat.
Thank you. At the hat.
Please take good care of it.
Cool, cool, cool.
It is very special.
Well, he messed up. That's why we were able to do it. We're taking care of his hat now. It's very special. We're king of the monkeys. I did not expect that. Considering I haven't played this since Tuesday night, I think I thought I wasn't ready. Took us an hour. Everybody, you're all right. It's not that bad. Everyone here is right. Okay? I don't... Now that I see it, yeah, it takes a little bit of effort, but... There were harder puzzles in the game than this, in my opinion. So... Now that we're here, can we talk to the other monkeys?
Hi.
It is accordion.
It says HT on it.
Is that who we're looking for? HT? Holy cow.
I wonder if the new inhabitants realized this hut was once owned by a human cannibal. Actually, I guess the monkeys don't really care.
Yeah, that's right. Lemonhead used to live here. Whatever happened to those guys?
Leftover cannibal art.
Oh, can we take his accordion?
I can't reach it. It's the ladder to that hut.
Take it. We're gonna steal this monkey's accordion.
That didn't get me anywhere.
Alright, so first things first. Let's save this. Get rid of this cheat sheet. I don't need the cheat sheet anymore. Talk to a musically inclined monkey. How do we talk to a monkey? We just learn how to talk to a monkey?
Hello there. I can't reach it.
What do we have in our inventory? We have nothing. Can we put this on our head?
too much monkey hair in there for me.
Use bronze hat with the accordion with the monkey.
I don't think he'd like that. This
Ladder?
doesn't really go with that.
I hit him with the coconut. I'm gonna throw the coconut at him. Let's see what happens.
I don't think that would help anything.
I can figure out the keys.
I don't think that would help anything. I guess he's really intent on starting that monkey band.
Okay, he doesn't want...
That needs a coconut like it needs a big frilly hat.
Yeah, let's walk away. He doesn't want any of our items. Can we go into this hut?
I wonder if the new inhabitants realized this hut was once owned by a human cannibal. Actually, I guess the monkeys don't really care.
Can't talk to that guy. I guess we're really in need of that accordion.
Nah, I think I'll leave the monkeys that live there alone.
The only one we could really climb up. Talk to Jojo, because that's still an option? We can't even talk to Jojo? Wait.
I wonder if the new inhabitants realized this hut was once owned by a human cannibal. Actually, I guess the monkeys don't really care.
Okay, now the game gets really hard. I know, Matrol warned me about the ending.
No, I've been spoiled by living in a mansion. This just doesn't cut it anymore.
Let me open up my ultimate, my UHS. You know, we're gonna need it. So we're getting closer to the end, but we're not fully at the end. We got to the other side of the island. We got the hat. How do I open the big door in the mine? That's what we didn't do. But we need to get back to the other side of the island for that. So let's do that. I'm assuming we need this accordion. Well, Mitchell didn't actually say the ending was difficult. He said it was something he didn't like. Alright, well, let's see what's over here before we go anywhere else. No, this place. They doing monkey combat? Just ran off.
I can't imagine this thing smells good when it's open. I can't believe I'm looking up the nose of a giant monkey. It looks like there's some sort of latch in there.
Oh, there's something there. What's this thing? This blue thing over here. Is that something?
That's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen. I can't believe I'm looking up the nose of a giant monkey. It looks like there's some sort of latch in there.
The latch inside.
I can't believe I'm looking up the nose of a giant monkey. It looks like there's some sort of latch in there. Oh, and monkey eyes are smiling and... no, wait, that's not right.
Oh, look, it's JoJo Sr.'s grave. I didn't even notice this until now.
Here lies Jojo Sr., loyal to the end. I'm not gonna desecrate the grave of such a brave monkey.
Too bad. Over on this side. Oh, the Q-tip in the ear. Remember we put the Q-tip in the ear in that one game? We take the Q-tip out. Use it for something. Wow. Alright, I give this game credit because it kind of definitely relates to the last two games. 3. I don't like this wraparound thing. I want to see if I can get to the Q-tip. Look at the broken Q-tip.
It seems to have failed due to a stress fracture and too much torsional pressure. Can't
My
imagine why I'd need such a
kneecap.
thing. Again. Can't imagine why I'd need such a thing. Again.
Someone has been feeding JoJo Sr. too much bananas. Growing. Yeah, we'll need something to open the head, and I was thinking it might have been the Q-tip. Why would I think it's the Q-tip? I don't know. I don't think we have it yet. Before I try to get back to the other side of the monkey, we're going to try to do the island. I'm going to try to get to the cave, I think. That was from MI1, yes. That was a cool thing. It's been a while since I played that. Such an awesome game, MI1 and MI2. MI2 was better. I didn't like the ending so much, but Curse was great. Love Curse. And Tails was awesome too. This game is not as bad as people think it is. You have some hints, you know, some people helping you out. You're okay. Save the game. Try to go back to the other side of the island. Gotta go up here. No? And if we walk and not run, we can go up. Can't. I have like one friend who calls me the same time every night. It's every time I'm streaming. Whether it be Sunday, Tuesday, or Thursday. I know he knows I don't stream, but it's that exact time he calls. If he would just call me on a Wednesday or a Friday, I'd be able to answer. I mean, I'll call him back, he knows that, but it's just weird how, like, on cue, he calls. And then he lets it ring twice, and if I don't answer, he hangs up. It's like, hey, call me by accident? Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. Well, I'm gonna ask him not to call me on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I'll call him back, though. How do we get back? We get back. No more monkey combat. You must know. He's a good friend. Now there's 4 monkeys here. Why do I feel like we don't need something to pry that open? We need like the monkeys to help us open it. What's up? I hate when people do that. I never answer them. I actually have friends that call Be Blessed. Look, seriously. Me and him were like, we were roommates at one point. I've known him for years. He's a good guy. One of my good friends, so... I'm not complaining for that reason. I'm just wondering why, like... Just why, right at the exact same time and day, he always calls. I'll ask him. It's just funny, I find it. No complaints. We talk to each other practically every day. Usually over text. Yeah, you probably have the daily routine. I have family members who do that too, so. Alright, how do we get to the other side of the island? So, they announced 2 days ago that Windows 10 end of life is going to be in 2025, and if you want to keep using Windows 10, you're going to need to pay for support patches. How much, they didn't say, but it's going to be a monthly thing, maybe? You're going to be paying for Windows 10. If you upgrade to Windows 11, though, it's free. Still. With that said, there's going to be some kind of significant upgrade either around that time when they end the regular life for Windows 10 happens. So people are contemplating, is it going to be like a big update to Windows 11, or is it actually going to be like, hey, forget about Windows 11, here's Windows 12. It's a sneaky way to force Windows 11 onto innocent people. Yeah, exactly. I don't have it on any of these computers. I like have the bare minimum. All the computers in this house, with the exception of one, have the bare minimum to actually run Windows 11, because now mine is about... My computer's what? Almost 5 years old? Be 5 years old at the end of the month? So, I mean, I'm going to upgrade it next year, I think. I can get away with it for 1 more year. Great for work. I do websites. I don't need anything powerful for that. This handles Adobe like stuff like a champ still, so just the gaming, I need a better video card. You just keep finding new ways to brute force instead of just making a product people want. I think Windows 11 was a mistake. Windows 11 should have been an upgrade to Windows 10. They would have had the stability of Windows 10, some new features. It would have been perfect. Sorry guys, I gotta adjust my brace here. Severely outdated, but at least my phone and Raspberry Pi are latest, greatest versions. There you go. Yeah, the computer that can't be updated to Windows 11, I'm definitely gonna have to put Linux on there. I don't know if my wife will be with it. Not with it. I have some kind of bug that minimizes my game sometimes. Oh, that's not good. Actually, they were talking about that on the Windows Weekly podcast. Somebody had that issue. Trying to remember what they said. They said it was like some kind of app that wasn't Windows, but it kept forcing it to do that. It was in one of the recent episodes too, like from a couple of weeks ago. I'm sure you've Googled it, but there's definitely a fix for that, I think. Like something to do with like your video card drive. Streaming or gaming wise? STL game iTunes. The known issue, there are many reasons. Yeah. The weird refresh. Yeah, that's not good. Not a single issue with Windows 11 for me, but I don't use as much software as you do. Yeah. SDL2 games rarely have the issue, but I found 2. Okay, how do we get to the other side of the island? Notice the... No, we did that. I want to get back to the other side of the island. The tree. We need to push down this tree. Is that it? I mean, it'd be nice to have a Linux machine here. I have an old Celeron with Linux on it. That's about all I have at this point. Know what to use it for. It was my mom's, so it has sentimental value. That's why I keep it around. The long palm tree. Let's push it. So you get across.
Wow, that tree just fell right over.
Write a script. I have one called MV Borderna. It moves the window to the right second monitor and makes it full screen and active. Nice. Always a solution. You write your own script. Pretty soon we'll all be on Windows 11. Hopefully there'll be a major update that cleans it up, though. Window 1's not active, then make active invisible. There you go. Alright, I think we need to get in here. And I think we need to get our monkey friend to follow us here. We need bananas for that. Roots, we've looked at the roots. Boarded up passage.
What could be behind this wall of boards? If it's boarded up, I'll never get through there.
I'm sure you've all voted, but just a reminder, vote in the poll. The poll actually ends tonight. So we'll see what we're going to be playing. Gorky17 was in the lead. I don't mind playing that. It's a slow-moving game. It's a tactical RPG game. It's really awesome. But see what's in the vent.
Closed vent of some sort.
Look at the vent.
It's dark in there, but I can see the latch for the door.
The latch for the door is in there. Okay.
It's a big metal door. Well, there's no way to open the door from this side. There's no way I'll be able to fit through that portal.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is take the monkey and bring him over here. I'm pretty sure we need to feed him the bananas to follow us, but how do we get the bananas? Oh, wait. What's this thing here? Look at the cactus on the right. What is that? Banana picker. Kidding me? How did I miss that? Go pick some bananas. You know, not one game on your lists are not the best game. Thank you. The compliment? Just play awesome games. There you go. The stick. We have the ultimate weapon. It's a stick. Isn't that in Fable that they say that? Look, a stick. Hey, Timmy, come. I'm assuming you're Timmy. Come with us. Follow us. We don't need Herman yet. We need a ship. Walk to the beach. Ew.
I can't reach it from down here.
Yeah, I know that you... Stating the obvious. Oh, don't combine them. See if we can get all the bananas down. Chicken chaser. Chicken chaser! That was another good game I streamed. I didn't think I was gonna like that. I loved it. It's not the best game because it was like an early attempt by them to make an RPG, but it was decent enough for its time. The multi-use banana picker? Thank you for telling me that. We're gonna use it for something else, I guess. Is this how you get the accordion? You reach up with it?
Got one.
All of them. Look at him. He likes the bananas. He's a monkey. Of course he does.
Hey, stop that.
33 hours straight. I streamed it. We didn't do all of the side quests, but we got pretty far. And we beat it. That was a good request. Alright. Pick out your bananas and feed them to Timmy here. Assuming that's Timmy.
Here, have a banana.
I think he follows us if we do that. I don't remember specifically, but it's used for more than a banana for sure. Yeah, I think you have to use it to get the accordion maybe because it reaches upwards and you can't climb that ladder because the monkey freaks out. Try to get all the guardian doors? Yeah, that's a chore. I got like maybe 5 of them. And then I was like, I'm streaming this. I'm going to be here forever to do it. Ugh. Dude, where are you? Come on. Gotta go to a mine. Keep following me. Isn't there a new Fable game coming out or something? Like Fable 4? Haven't they been talking about that for a long time? We don't want to go... Is this the canyon? Yeah, this is the canyon. Hike to the canyon. Like herding cats, I can imagine. Timmy want another banana. I think he needs a banana. I think he's hungry. He's not following us anymore. No, don't eat it yourself. We don't run out of bananas, I hope. Why'd you do that?
Here, have a banana.
Don't remember specifically. I think it's used for the harmonica. That's the only place that needs to be reached, I think. But it's cool that it's a multi-use item. Okay, so we need to get him in the vent.
There's no way I'll be able to fit through that portal.
But Jojo can fit... Not Jojo. Timmy. Timmy could fit through it, right? Jojo's the other guy. This is Timmy.
Here, have a banana.
Never played any of the other Fables, just the first one. I think that's the one that's most, you know, it's like worth playing the most.
There's no way I'll be able to fit through that portal.
I get it. How do we put him through the portal? We put a banana through the portal? I think we put a banana through the portal.
That wouldn't go well with bananas.
There you go. Go get it.
And that didn't accomplish anything.
Wait, what? Use it with the vent? Go get it. We did it. You have an idea? Trap them in there. He doesn't like that.
There's no way I'll be able to fit through that portal.
300 IQ. If you have the idea, I'll take the hint.
I'm not picking that up.
It's gonna take another banana. Now he's out of there. Oh, maybe we gotta use it with the door. Good thing these are infinite.
That wouldn't go well with bananas.
I'm not picking that up.
That wouldn't go well with bananas.
What if we close the vent? I know it's cruel, but let's take the bunch of bananas and use it with the portal now.
Here, monkey, monkey, monkey.
There you go. Doors open.
Worked like a charm.
Beautiful.
Here, have a banana.
There'll be one fat monkey when we're done with him. Do we keep walking in? What do we do? We just don't go for a ride? We just walk it? There's a tube. Crawl into the big tube. No, that's not what we want to do, right? The strange controls.
Seem too small for a human. I wonder what they're for. I prefer to read the instruction manual before playing with complicated machinery.
Timmy's not here with us, so
Why? The hatch is closed.
hatch is closed.
What in the Sir Francis Drake does all this machinery do?
The weed whipper? What the heck is a weed whipper?
It seems to have fallen into the machinery.
Will this grab the weed whipper? Yes. You were right, Dr. Goa. Look at that. We got the weed whipper. The gauge.
I wonder what this gauge is for. I'm not sure how I'd do that. I have no idea how.
Weed whacker? Yeah, that's how you get it. You get it with the banana picker. Francis Drake was a famous pirate. Yes, he was. So we got a weed whacker, a whacker. How would we use this?
That's not a weed, and it doesn't need to be whipped. I need to use this on something.
Oh, you know what we gotta use it? We gotta use it on the roots, maybe? Put it away. Let's go up into the big tube. I think now we gotta use the weed whacker. Legal piracy. There's a privateer. Legal piracy. There you go. Zero Dine, how are you? Oh my god, this game is such a headache, but we're getting far in it. We're almost at the end. I think we need to use this on the sacks of gunpowder? No. The roots? Use it with the roots.
I'd rather not.
Why would you...
I need to use this on something.
I'd rather not.
Alright, just put it away. You're not using it. I'm good. Thank you, Zero Dine. Recovering from my fractured knee, but... it's all good. You're asking.
There sure are a lot of roots growing through the ceiling. Without those roots, there'd be only sky left. It's broken.
Everything's broken. What about the lever?
It's the lever that controls the track switch.
Okay, so there's roots. What's above the roots? What am I gonna whack with this? I'll take hints if anybody knows. 'Cause I can't get up there to whack those. There's a whole forest up there to whack. And even then,
Big, empty, flat area over there. It's just a box canyon, so it'd be a waste of time to explore further.
even if we were to cut out the roots, what would that do?
doesn't look like it needs picking. That doesn't look like it needs picking. It's not so useful without a banana to pick.
Oh, you pick the roots?
Doesn't look like it needs picking.
Wacko, Jacko, and Stacko. No, wasn't it Wacko, Jocko, Dot? Dot was the woman. The female, one. Close, though. Where'd our monkey friend go? He's outside. Do we have to bring him in here? You know what? I think we need to bring him in here. This is annoying. If we change scene, he's got to follow us, so we got to feed him each and every time. Of course, we eat it, because they pressed the wrong button. Close, right? Yeah, sometimes annoying. They were all annoying. That's why people hated them. That's why they locked them up in the tower.
Ow, ow, ow.
Timmy, stop moving so I can feed you a freaking banana.
Here, have a banana.
I think he needs to come with us into that little place where all the gears. That's what I think. Every time I change the scene, he stops following us.
I'm not picking that up.
Who made this game? Seriously. You couldn't just have him follow you with one banana?
Ow, ow, ow.
I think we're done with JoJo too, but what about Timmy? 'Cause remember he said it's not small enough for,
That wouldn't go well with bananas.
Stop moving, you stupid chimp.
Here, have
Sorry.
a banana.
Remember he goes into the, area beyond the tube? Hey man! And he's like, you know, this is too small for me to fit into or deal with these gears or something like that, so maybe that's what we need? Let's give him the banana.
He's already following me. I don't want to make him sick.
Well, he doesn't follow you this far, and I need him to follow you this far, I think.
Yo!
No, we fall. He doesn't follow with us. Alright. He won't follow you in there. Okay, now we know for sure. So, we made it into the cavern. Or the mine. How do we open the big door? We opened that. Timmy to follow us. Do we need to even do anything else in here? Engine room is on the other side of the big door. Once you're inside the engine room, have a look around. You'll find the weed whipper in the middle of the room, but Guybrush won't be able to reach it. Did that with the banana picker. Got the weed whipper. Now we need to go find some weeds to whip. Okay, some reason it says you need to go to the other side of the island by the lava. Let's go. I think you're right. We are done with Timmy. Put a leash on him? Oh, that's cruel. Some people put their kids on leashes. That's even crueler. Might be a red herring. You got an item to do with it. I don't... I know there were some red herrings at the beginning of the game and some red herrings like that. I don't know, that mannequin we're putting together. I don't know what that's for. There's some weeds right there. Those are the weeds from underneath the mine shaft? He's right here. This is probably it, right? Yeah, patch of weeds. There we go. Got a hint for that. Alright. There we go. The only kids on leashes can't be controlled. Wild animals. Yes. That was a popular craze in the early 90s, early 2000s. You go to theme parks and like the kids would be on leashes so they could run around, but the mom's like just holding them by the leash. Oh god, we broke it. We broke it. This gonna start working now? It opens the latch, doesn't it?
Back the lava goes, back to the earth from whence it came. All the lava is seeping into the ground now that all the heat-resistant weeds have been whipped.
Okay. So, let's go back. The only thing holding the lava was one weed root. Yeah, I don't think they thought that through too closely. They were probably like, alright, we're finishing this up. We're running out of time, and we're over budget. So, just put like 2 weeds in there, 'cause that's all we have time for. We'll just pretend you weed whacked them. Leave Timmy out here. I'm done with Timmy.
I'm not going into any cave that's hot and smells like burning rotten eggs.
So we don't come back here. So what did we accomplish? What the heck did we accomplish? I wonder if the mine connects with the monkey head? Maybe that's what we opened?
Nothing like a brisk walk among the lava fields, I always say.
Seriously, Herman, you came all the way here to say that, and that was it? You left? What are you trying to tell me? Speak to me, Herman. It's too hot. I cannot melt. Herman just comes here and he's like, hey, lava fields. Like, what? Say something worthwhile, Herman. Game Awards still going on? Any surprise winners? Did Redfall not win for anything? Hopefully. Random. Yeah. Okay, this didn't open anything. 3 hours so far. Wonder if they showed a trailer for Outer Worlds too. Some Blade video game, like Blade the vampire? Those Marvel games have never worked anything. It's been pretty bad recently. Give me games like Ultimate Marvel Alliance. Hey, what's going on here? World of Goo 2? Does anybody even remember the first game? Can we take his accordion?
I don't think he'd like that. That doesn't look like it needs picking. It's not so useful without a banana to pick.
Okay, I think we're done with this. Look at the accordion.
I can't reach it.
Yeah, but you could reach it with this, you fool.
I don't think he'd like that. It's not so useful without a banana to pick. That didn't get me anywhere.
Because it was a Linux game? I think I found it in my backlog recently. Alright. Next. Did the wheat thing. We've got JoJo's hat. How do we get the engine room running? We opened the door. You'll find weeds. We did that. Got to the other side of the island. What else is left? How do we get off the island? Herman's the only human on the island. Why not try and ask him? We've asked him. He's got a ship. Jogged his memory. Talk to Herman and he'll say that you need to build a really big ultimate insult to defeat LeChuck. The bronze hat, the silver monkey head, the gold van. We did that already. Oh. So, because we don't have the ultimate insult, see how this looks like a man almost? Like a statue, but its hands up like this? He's not gonna let you. Just leave the guy alone. Just leave him alone. Fine. Leave the guy alone. So we take this and we combine it with this.
I don't think that would help anything.
Maybe not. We need to make a big ultimate insult. Where do we get the monkey head from? The island. Come back here and see if we can do something. Something that's considered rude to pick. Let's pick something. Oh, I could pick my nose with it. I think I understand now. Can I just do this, or do I need to go talk to Herman so he suggests it? Maybe that was the cue why Herman showed up. Those are all the monkeys you defeat at Monkey Combat. I'm assuming that's them, because they're the same color as those monkeys. Pick his nose. Yeah, there you go.
I guess there's more than one way to skin a monkey.
Wow, I actually get to use this banana picker more than once.
There you go. Is it a violation of Twitch terms of service if you pick your nose on stream? Like, is it frowned upon? Like, what if I just did like a 20-minute stream where I just picked my nose? I'm sure people would watch too. Not that I would, but
It seems to have failed due to a stress fracture and too much torsional pressure.
let's go into the head, into the mouth.
I'm not picking that up.
Why can't I go inside? Go inside. Go inside the freaking monkey head. Do I need the banana picker again? He's gonna close the mouth. Holy cow, this game.
That doesn't look like it needs picking.
Just walk right in. He's not walking in though. It's like I'm... Go. Oh, now he finally went. I guess it was on the left side, too far left.
There's a hidden passage back here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, what's
looks
this?
like some sort of control room. Can't imagine that this actually steers anything.
The banana chair?
Looks like an interior designer must have been trapped on the island at one time.
The
They
levers.
look like controls of some sort. Can't imagine that this actually steers anything.
This must be the captain's chair. It's got an armrest control pad thing.
Can we use the levers?
Nothing happened.
Look at the gauges.
Let's see. Temperature, pressure, monkeys. The temperature and pressure seem to be rising.
It's closed.
They look like controls of some sort.
Okay.
Better not.
They look like controls of some sort.
This must be the captain's chair. It's got an armrest control pad thing.
I get that, but what are we doing? What are we using? Look at the valve system. I don't want to look at the valve system. I want to use the valve
There seems to be
system.
a bunch of valves and pressure lines running into this control panel. Didn't do anything.
The ship's wheel.
Steer the giant monkey head? That just sounds so wrong. Can't imagine that this actually steers anything.
Okay. What are we doing here?
Nothing happened.
The boiler.
I can hear some bubbling noises coming from in there. I hope the monkey head isn't getting gas.
Oh, you know what? Is this... Does this go back to the mine? That shaft, that tube we were in? No, it doesn't. It goes back outside.
I wonder what all this stuff does.
We go talk to Jojo about this? You know what I think? I think we need to talk to Herman. I think Herman hasn't given us the idea yet. I think we're done with Jojo. Whoever said that is absolutely right. So, one of my favorite games has a sequel this year, and I didn't even realize it's coming out in March. Dragon's Dogma. It's such a good game. Coming out with the sequel for it. I'll have to upgrade my PC to play it, but really looking forward to it. The wrong way. He's not going to go back in there. Timmy's here. He could stay there. Go talk to Herman. Love the first game so much. You gotta get Dark Arisen though. That's the actual, like, remaster. Talk to him. Hello?
Herman?
That's me.
I could still use some help.
I'll bet.
Slightest idea where I might find your ship?
Do you have even the slightest idea where you might have left your ship?
Nope.
You know what? He doesn't have a
I
ship.
don't think you'll be too helpful in this state.
If you want my help, ask me some questions I can answer.
How's your memory?
I don't know. Ask me something.
So you can only remember the last...
That's right.
You remember anything else?
Anything else?
I remember being annoyed by some fancy pants.
Okay. No answer there. So the bronze hat. What is the bronze hat? I mean, he doesn't... How do I jog his memory? We jogged his memory, we don't know who he is. The milk bottle. Remember the bottle that was in the lava? We never got that. You gotta go find it first. We know where it is. You're going for another lava ride. So we gotta get the milk bottle. This is gonna be annoying, because it doesn't really tell you. You gotta... Not that it's annoying that it doesn't tell you, but you have
I
to...
think I'll plumb the murky depths of your memory later.
Whatever.
You have to take another ride down, and I don't think there's a way to just get the bottle.
See you later, Herman.
See you, stranger.
Yeah, he is brain dead. Don't know what happened to him. We hit him with the coconut and it jogged his memory for a couple of months, so I think we're supposed to get the milk bottle now.
Nothing like a brisk walk among the lava.
Alright, get out of here. I think the milk bottle that's there, he said it was his milk bottle, but the monkey threw it there. I think that's what we need. I don't know how to pick it up, though. Once we get off this island, we're pretty much done with the game, right? Have to save Elaine from LeChuck. Love this guy's name, Father Allegro Rasputin.
Your Holiness?
Yes, my child.
We go for a ride.
I'd like to take another test ride. That's this.
Alright, let's go. Called Escape from Monkey Island. Yes, I know, we're trying to escape from Monkey Island.
What kind of word is flume anyway?
Fume.
Flume. Flume. Flume.
No, 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 go. Went the wrong way. I think he's supposed to go that way. Went right back to where it was. How do you pick this thing up, though?
I can't quite reach it with my hands.
We don't have the banana picker. He can't reach it with his hands. Are you serious? Holy cow, this game. Just let him reach it. I need the banana picker for this? Yeah, we need the banana picker for this or something. Oh my god. This game doesn't make it easy. Alright, let's get out of here.
Please.
The intestines look like a lasso. I've tried the intestines on several things. It says, like... I think there's more parts to that we're missing. If anything's a red herring, it might be that, because we've had it since the beginning of the game. I would use it as a lasso too, and I've tried using it at various points in the game, thinking, hey... Oh, what's going on here? Get out of here. We've tried using it at various points in the games, like a rope or something, and it won't let us even use it. Figure with the head it could latch onto something maybe, or... Well, carrying the rock since beginning for no obvious reason. Yeah, that's basically it. Guessed it. You know, just when I start giving this game credit, it's now like, you can't pick up the bottle because he can't reach it. It's like, just let him pick up the bottle at this point. What's the problem with this game? Everything has to be like 5-tier puzzle. Now I gotta get the nose picker back. Hoping that this works. Love to finish this game tonight.
I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
Can't take that now?
I can't believe I'm looking up the nose of a giant monkey. It looks like there's some sort of latch in there.
I can't reach it.
We were able to do that before. Right? Use the banana picker. Take it. So we put the banana picker in the monkey's nose, basically to pick it, and literally, and it opened up the monkey head. That's how we got into the monkey head. But once we got in there, it was like a control room with banana dials and valves and stuff, and I had no clue what to do in there. But I think we need to jog Herman's memory in order for him to tell us. It's just so convoluted, and you're at the end of the game. It's like, just let us beat the game already. Puzzle after puzzle after puzzle for no reason. Banana dials sound fun. They sometimes do. It's a great place to get your potassium fix. Monkey Island. Although there's only one batch of bananas, everything else was eaten. Then you gotta talk to this guy, and then you gotta go down the rails again. And
Your Holiness?
I'm not even sure if the banana picker's gonna be able to pick that up.
I'd like to take another test ride on your matrimonial lava plunge.
This is highly unorthodox, but what the heck?
That's the spirit.
Don't worry if your feet begin tingling. That just means it's working.
It's times like this that I wish I'd become a mighty chart.
Row, row, row your boat. Can we actually put the banana picker in our hands? Yes, we can. While we're doing this, we can.
It's not so useful without a hard-to-reach object to pick up.
It's right there. Just use it on the bottle. I gotta select the item to use it on. It's going the wrong way now. Sorry if I sound salty. I'm just like, we've come so far with the monkey combat, and that's not even the hardest part in the game at this point. Picking up this bottle. Just keeps going and getting stuck in the same spot. There you go. Pick up the milk bottle, please. Got it. Okay.
This banana picker is really starting to come in handy.
They're just padding the game now. Padding the game, they gotta be.
Please step up to the boat.
Alright, enough of this. Let's get out of here. So, we give Herman the bottle. Maybe there's a message in it or something. I haven't looked at it yet. Jogs his memory. He tells us what to do. We do it. We get off the island. We go save Elaine. Eat LeChuck. I know the ending could be hard in this game. But I've been told. Don't even talk to the guy. Give him the bottle. Swing milk bottle at Herman Toothbrush. We got to lose. Let's do it.
Where? Ow!
That's what we needed to do?
Are you trying to kill me, you rashin' freshin' Guybrush?
Herman, you remember me?
Of course!
Finally.
You're the kid who found my banana picker.
You've gotten all your memory
You've
back.
gotten all your memory back?
I think so. Quiz me, hotshot.
Do you remember the
Do you
cannibals?
remember the cannibals?
Those jerks, they used to keep stealing my banana picker. Boy, was I happy when they moved away.
Dinky Island?
Do you remember Dinky Island?
I wish I could forget. I'm still not sure how I ended up there.
LeChuck told me there was a tunnel between Dinky and Monkey Island.
Really? Well, don't that beat all?
Do you remember the caverns to heck under the giant monkey head?
Do you remember the caverns to heck under the giant monkey head?
Oh yeah, the caverns of meat. Those caves mysteriously sealed up after you left. It's a good thing too. We were losing a lot of monkeys down there.
Okay.
Do you remember LeChuck's amusement park?
Yep.
That was the end of the second game.
Silly, if you ask me, sticking an amusement park on a nigh unreachable, mystically obscured island.
And I kind of wondered about that myself.
Well, that's LeChuck for you. A nasty piece of work.
Well, that was also Curse.
Right.
Do you remember anything else?
I remember lots of stuff. I especially remember a snot-nosed kid who wouldn't let a hermit have a little peace and quiet.
What's the earliest thing you remember?
That's a long time ago, Skippy.
Try.
I remember. It's 20 years ago. I'm washing ashore on Monkey Island. My head hurts. There's an accordion next to me on the beach.
An accordion?
Yep. I tried to play the thing for a few years, but I wasn't any good. So I threw it into a field of weeds.
The monkey has the accordion.
So you really don't remember anything about your life before you washed up on Monkey Island?
Nope.
Do you remember anything else?
I remember lots of stuff. I especially...
Okay.
Let's pour over your mental state later.
Whatever.
I need some help.
I need some help.
Don't you always?
Remember where you parked your ship.
Do you remember where you parked your ship? I really need to get back to Melee Island.
Of course I do.
Great!
It's at the bottom of the ocean.
What?
A few months ago, I got to thinking that a hermit with a ship It's like a unicycle with training wheels. It just doesn't make much sense. So, in the spirit of genuine hermitity, I sank it.
That's just great. Now I'll have to find some other way off this heck hole of a lush tropical island paradise.
You wouldn't happen to know an other way off Monkey Island, would you?
You wouldn't happen to know any other ways off Monkey Island, would you?
Don't know, and I don't care. I'm a full-time hermit now.
Oy.
Do you know how to fight an ultimate insult?
Do you know how to fight an ultimate insult?
That sounds familiar. What is it?
It's a voodoo talisman with the power to crush men's souls.
Ultimate insult. Ultimate insult. Nope, never heard of it.
Are you sure you can't help me beat Ozzie and LeChuck?
Are you sure you can't help me beat Ozzie and LeChuck?
Well, LeChuck you can beat by taking advantage of the fact that he's a big dope. As for Ozzie... Nope, can't help you.
He doesn't even know who Ozzie is.
Do you know any secret hermit tricks to defeat LeChuck and Ozzie Mandrill?
Why is that name so familiar?
LeChuck?
No, Twerpo!
Ozzie.
The other one!
Ozzie Mandrill? You know Ozzie Mandrill?
I don't know. I think, maybe. Nope, I guess I don't.
We need to get the accordion. We did find it. The monkey has it. We need to figure out an alternate way to acquire it. We need to trade something for it. What? The cathedral has a door that I think has two symbols in the eyes of it. It's like a skull head or a monkey head. If you take the two symbols, you could trade it with the monkey carrying the accordion. How the heck are we gonna get the symbols? Yep, see,
On second thought, maybe I'll ask for your help later.
Suits me.
I completely forgot about the symbols. They were the first thing we saw on the island, I think.
See you later, Herman.
Who?
Herman?
Threepwood?
No, get out of here. Get out of here.
See you later,
Stop with
Herman.
Hermit. The banana picker? Why not? We'll use it for everything. Surprised I didn't have like 15 different items for every puzzle here. Is this where we're supposed to do it? It's on the inside, right? You love it? You know it, baby. I love it. There they are. They're up there. Look at the shields. Okay. This is the only part of the game where you get to use something more than once, I think. He even makes reference to it. It is, right? Look, I'm not embarrassed to be using a walkthrough for this
Sure
game.
I'm
This
glad
game
I
is
got the
tough.
Banana picker.
Go outside. Come on. Now we go all the way to the other side of the island. Trade the symbols for the accordion. Take the accordion back to Herman. Or do we use the accordion to get the monkeys to go into the skull head? I don't know anymore. My brain hurts playing this. Turning a monkey from an accordion monkey to cymbal playing monkey. I was wondering why there wasn't a cymbal playing monkey on the island. Truthfully. Oh, we gotta keep jogging his memory. I see. Well, that's good to know that at least we're on the right track. They're really padding this game out, though. Yeah, it might be another year before we play the next Monkey Island game, which will be Return. I'm monkeyed out after this. The most useless hermit has all the answers. Always. Oh wait, monkeys. I gotta make a trade. JoJo's done with me. Symbols.
I don't think that would help anything. Hi there.
Gotta pick this up now. No.
Nah.
Use the shields? That's all it took. Honestly, this is no different than any other Monkey Island game. You try to look at everything, pick up everything, and if you can use it or not, talk to everyone to get clues, exhaust the conversation. What makes it extra annoying is the 3D. Yeah, I think the 3D just slows down the game.
It says HT on it.
Slows it down a lot. Pick it up.
I don't play the accordion.
Give it to Herman. I also think it's longer than the other games. I don't know if it's just because they padded it with all these extra things you gotta find, but it's definitely longer. You have to position just right to get correct option what you want to do. Yeah, I don't know about that. That was a bad choice, I think. Yeah, they had rough times, especially the platformers. It's not just this. This was a PS1 or PS2 game. So they felt like they had to make it in 3D in order to sell it on that system. It'd be nice if they did a remaster of this where it was actual point-and-click adventure game. Boy. The Ocarina of Time is a masterpiece. It is. .3D. It's a combination of the fact that the puzzles are... There's no straightforward puzzle in this game. That's part of it, alright? I know they did that to make it a little more challenging, that's fine. But you're right, the navigation makes it frustrating. Possibly, it would have been a $60 game at least.
I don't play the accordion. Herman?
Where? Ow! Ow!
Just keep hitting him in the head.
What in the name of hey? I just remembered where I left my pants.
That's, great, I guess. What about Ozzie Mandrill?
Ozzie Mandrill. Never heard of him. Wait. Now I remember. Oh no. By Trenton's panty line, this is horrible.
Herman?
Oh? Oh yeah, that's me. Herman. Listen, Junior. You better take a seat because I got some whale staggering news to lay on you.
I didn't know whales could stagger, but go ahead.
Okay, first of all, my real name isn't Herman Toothrot.
Really? What is it?
I'll get to that. First, let me
Jumps the
tell you how
shark.
I ended up here on Monkey Island. With nothing but a busted accordion, most of the clothes on my back, and a head full of broken memories.
Is this gonna take a while? I'm in kind of a hurry.
Yeah.
Blondie, this is important. Like so many stories, it began some 20 years ago in a bar on the other side of the world. I had been lured out of my peaceful retirement in the Caribbean by the thrill of a dangerous sailing regatta off the coast of Australia.
Australia? Wait a minute.
Hush up, kid, I'm telling a story here.
Sorry?
Anyhow, the night before the competition, I was steeling myself for the race with several pitchers of grog when I was joined at the bar by one of the other competitors.
Ozzie.
Happy Australian tycoon with the unlikely name of Ozzie Mandrill.
No.
Yes. The poor guy seemed so sad, just because no one would do business with him anymore. Now, to cheer him up, I regaled him with stories of my adventures on the untamed Caribbean seas.
So you were the one who told Ozzie about the lucrative development opportunities of the Caribbean.
Yes, but that's not all. The next day, as I reached the race's halfway point, I'd already forgotten the grog-induced revelries of the night before. Suddenly, I found myself being rammed by another boat, pushed into a freakish whirlpool. It was none other than Ozzie.
I hate it when that happens.
It gets worse.
Yipes.
I hadn't just told Ozzie about the wonders of the Caribbean. I'd also told him about all of its terrible voodoo secrets. Secrets that men would kill to possess. I'd told him about the gate to heck known as Big Whoop. I told him about the unbelievable lineage of the three-headed monkey. Worst of all, I told him about the ultimate insult, the voodoo talisman that could make mice out of men.
So Herman screwed us all.
Secret.
Strangely, the whirlpool didn't kill me. Instead, it dropped me and my shattered ship on the other side of the world. By the time I had righted myself, I had no idea who I was or where I came from. I took the name Herman Toothrot after the remaining letters on my accordion, H.T.
HT? Wait a minute, you're not telling me that you're really...
That's right. My real name is Horatio Torquemada Marley.
But you can't be going...
He's the grandfather?
I mean, everyone knows that H.T. Marley died over 20 years ago.
What?
Off the coast of Australia.
In a boat race.
Grandpa! Get your stinking hands off of me, you blamed octopus!
But sir, we're family.
What?
See? I married your granddaughter, Elaine.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
You knew he was no good?
I finally rid myself of 20 years of amnesia, and the first thing I learned is that my granddaughter has married the sorriest excuse for a pirate in the seven seas.
Well, where was Ozzie in the first 3 games?
So I can go back to being blissfully ignorant.
Look at the log.
This is a prime sitting log.
Now we gotta look at the log. H.T. Marley. Now we know who it is. Alright. I gotta take a break. I'm coming back. We're gonna try to finish this tonight. I'll be right back. See if we could beat Escape from Monkey Island. So we know some things, but we don't know everything. They did jump the shark a bit. But I guess they had nothing else to tie in the story with, so they had to do it with the one character nobody really cared about anymore. Alright, I'll be right back. So what do we get out of him? We have to get the accordion. We have to hit him in the head. His ship sank. We know the story about Ozzie.
Grandpa?
Quit calling me that.
That's no way to talk, sir. We're gonna have to work together to defeat Ozzie and LeChuck.
LeChuck's involved too?
He's Marley's grandfather.
Actually, he's the new governor of Melee Island.
Gadzooks! Where's my granddaughter?
She disappeared right after the election.
Phew, that's a relief.
Why?
Because of the one secret I didn't reveal to Ozzie before he tried to kill me.
The real secret of Monkey Island?
Of course not. I'm talking about the secret of the fourth piece of the ultimate insult.
Fourth
One
piece.
that had to do with the governorship of Melee Island? I was wondering about that. What is it?
It's this.
That looks like the Melee Island gubernatorial seal.
It is the official gubernatorial seal of Melee Island. One of them, anyway. A good governor always keeps a spare around, in case the original gets lost. The seal is the key to unlocking the dread power of the ultimate insult. Without it, it's just a funky-looking maraca. Now, Guybrush, this is very important. Where is the other gubernatorial seal?
I guess it's with Elaine. She rarely lets it out of her sight.
That's good. As long as Ozzie and LeChuck don't find her, they'll never be able to make the ultimate insult work.
Meanwhile,
Ah, good times, free grog, my pockmarked fanny. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Don't be looking at me, you mangy mongrel. I voted for Elaine, I did.
Well, I certainly didn't vote for that bilge-rat LeChuck.
Well, if none of us voted for him, then why is he the governor? And why are we being forced to build this colossal commemorative statue of him in the center of town? Ah, shut up!
This is horrible. LeChuck has enslaved my people. It's a good thing my grandfather isn't alive to see this. Why is he making them build that statue? What does that have to do with the ultimate insult? What's happened to Guybrush? What's that smell?
Oh, ex-Governor Marley.
Oh,
You're
no.
a hard woman to find, you know that?
Obviously, not hard enough. You must be Peg-Nosed Pete.
Hi, the Governor and Mr. Mandrill have a few questions they'd like to ask you.
Gee, you know, I'd like to, but I have to wash my hair for the next 7 years.
I really must insist.
Drat.
Like I said, as long as Ozzie and LeChuck don't find Elaine, the ultimate insult can never
Oh,
be
it's-
completed.
Maybe we
Okay.
should come up with a backup plan.
well, use Melee Island.
That's probably not a good idea.
Okay, so we got to do something with this thing now, right? Let's talk to him again.
Horatio?
Yep.
How am I supposed to defeat the ultimate insult?
You shouldn't have to. As long as my granddaughter keeps the gubernatorial symbol away from those goons.
Well, let's just...
Let's
if
just,
something goes wrong.
yeah.
How would I stop an ultimate insult talisman?
That's tricky. I suppose you could just
Build a
build
bigger
a
one?
bigger ultimate insult talisman. That might work. But
But what?
if you wanted it to generate ultimate comebacks, you'd have to master the ancient tongue of the ultimate insult.
How hard could that be?
Pretty dang hard. It's really ancient.
How ancient?
It's monkey jabber.
The language of the ultimate insult is monkey jabber?
Yep. Pretty ancient, huh?
Well, it's a good thing we're on Monkey Island then.
Okay. How am I supposed to get off this effing island? I'm a little unclear on this counteracting the ultimate island thing.
How am I supposed to get off this f***ing island?
Splinky, I have no idea. Right now, I'd trade all the gold in my mind to bring back my creaky old ship.
I'm a little unclear on this counteracting the ultimate insult thing.
Cripes, my granddaughter must have had a lobotomy after I left. Listen carefully, Spanky. First of all, you gotta build a big version of the ultimate insult. You'll use this to generate ultimate comebacks. While you're doing that, find some monkeys so you can master the ancient language of the ultimate insult. Lastly, and this is most important, stop bugging me!
So wait a minute. we gotta go find monkeys now,
If I see
right?
you first.
We'll find the monkeys. And where the monkeys are.
That land-lubbing lava melt.
Whatever. I don't know why he shows up here. It's annoying. So we gotta go find the monkeys and we need to talk their language. Either I need an item to talk to their language, or I just need to... Well, you have some pieces of the pirate insult. Oh, the ultimate insult. Yeah, I do, actually, right? Are we supposed to, like, combine these things?
I don't think that would help anything. I don't think that would help anything. I don't think that would help anything.
We have the hat. The body looks like it might be the banana picker. We have the statue. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the statue. So can I combine these
I don't think
two?
that would help anything.
No. Not yet, at least. Banana picker. The monkey head, which I'm assuming is the big monkey head on the island, right? He said build it bigger. We got that. I thought we had to put it back together again. I'm like, why else would they give us this monkey hat? Go and try to combine them? Anybody want to do more on Monkey Island combat? Mortal Kombat? Monkey combat for fun? We do that for the rest of the stream. Actually, it was a pretty good part of the game. I dreaded it, but I ended up liking it. Okay, let's combine them. Fun. Was it fun to watch it?
That doesn't look like it needs picking.
Pick the nose. A hat. There we go. He's gonna put that on the head of the monkey somehow.
Wow, it's effectively a gigantic ultimate insult.
It wasn't that bad. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It took us an hour, but it wasn't that bad. I thought it was gonna take us the whole stream. Yeah, whoa indeed. What the heck just happened to those pieces?
It looks heavy for its size.
The body.
That doesn't seem like a good use for this. That doesn't seem like a good use for this. That doesn't seem like a good use for this.
Go inside? Sure.
I wonder what all this stuff does.
It's okay. It's okay, Dr. Goa. If we don't finish it tonight, we don't. But I'm able to stay a little bit longer to finish this. So it's all good. I said backseating would be allowed for this. Hints and everything. Valve system. All good. I was thinking this would take us another stream, but we'll see.
It looks like something important is supposed to go in there.
Would that be this?
I'll just put the gubernatorial symbol here.
Hey, it fits.
Nope. What was that about needing monkeys and talking to monkeys? Like, they're playing Twister. Oh, the Q-tip. They already speak the monkey language, that's right. Oh, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Look at this. 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Before someone finds out what I did.
Relax there, son. We're going for a little ride.
Sure.
Pull that lever there, would you?
Ride.
All right, Jojo, let's go.
We're taking this giant monkey robot to Melee Island to rescue my granddaughter.
Giant monkey robot. Are you sure you have all of your memory back? Maybe I should hit you again.
All right, now we're gonna kick ass. Mecha Kong. Not exactly what I was expecting, but it'll do. Yes, we escaped Monkey Island. Guybrush kicks unusually large butt. There's more fighting, isn't there? Caribbean Rim.
What in the name of
Something like that.
pig sticker is that?
Unless I miss my guess, that's an ultimate insult amplification tower.
That's what they
Just
built?
made that up, didn't you?
An amplifier. Of course. Guybrush, this tower is part of Ozzie's fiendish plot.
Oh, I see.
Act 3+. Yeah, we're in overtime.
Ugly towers all over the Caribbean, driving down property values to the point where he can scoop up all the land for a fraction of its real value.
Well, if you go by the name of the game, we beat it,
What
right?
the flim-de-flam are you talking about? Ozzie's gonna use that tower to amplify the effects of an ultimate insult a millionfold, so he can simultaneously expose every part of the Tri-Island area to the devastating effects of the ultimate insult.
Are you sure it's not the property values thing?
If you wish to fulfill your destiny and save your pirate friends, you must climb this tower and destroy its devilish machinery.
Somehow I knew you were gonna say that.
Look, pirates have rights too. Look at the really tall tower. Look at the biggest conch shell ever.
Now that's a tower. That's the second largest... No. No, that is the largest conch shell I've ever seen.
Eh,
Not now.
we don't have any items anymore, so I guess we just gotta figure this out.
For a medium-sized tower, it's pretty huge. There doesn't appear to be a way for the robot to climb this tower. That's the shortest of the very, very, very tall towers.
Use it? Jump off the short tower. That was stupid. Oh, maybe we were jumping across to the other tower. We can't do anything but jump off. Look at this. Not letting me do anything. What am I missing? Can I pick it up? No, I just can climb it. I need an item. There's a stick over there to the right side. The really big plank. The really big plank with the short tower. Aha. So climb it. Jump on the really big plank. That's what we needed. There we go. The lever up there.
There's a very large switch sticking out of this shell.
Steelers lost. They suck.
You reanimated lump of voodoo flotsam.
I'll tell you what's wrong. This so-called ultimate insult doesn't work. I tried locking it against every piece of junk in this accursed hovel, but nothing happens.
Ha! Well, I guess Grandpa was too smart for you diabolical dodos after all.
Quiet, you. Grr.
Uh-oh.
What in the name of Adam Smith's invisible hand is that?
That? Oh, that's nothing. Just a piece of junk I bought on
21 points.
The gubernatorial seal of Melee Island. Of course.
What an embarrassment.
Well, that seems to have shaved the proverbial dingo. Let's test this bugger out. Pig nose.
What?
Would you be so good as to stand over there?
Look, Mr. High and
Gonna try it on him.
I'm getting awfully tired of following orders. I think it's about time we renegotiated the terms of my employment.
Or what?
Or I'll fill your belly full of lead, you sissified fossil. No one messes with Pig-Nose the pirate and lives to tell the tale. Why, I'll rip off your arms and I'll beat you.
You were saying?
Please don't hurt me, Mr. Mandrill. I'll do whatever you say from now on, I promise.
Take a long walk off a short pier, you craven wretch.
Righto, sir.
Oh, God.
Mrs. Threepwood, it seems as though the power of the ultimate insult is finally mine.
Oh, let me use it on Elaine.
All in due time, Captain. But first, let's give her a taste of things to come.
Aye, you're a sadist after my own blackened lump of a heart, Mandrill.
For years, the Caribbean has been buffeted by the unpredictable winds of runaway piracy. Now, by the power of the ultimate insult, I hereby banish those chaotic tempests and usher in a new age of orderly consumerism.
Consumerism.
Ozzie Mandrill, look upon my works, ye mighty pirate.
This guy must work for Apple.
No!
No, it isn't gonna work. It's not on. We turned it off.
Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be a Caribbean-shattering kaboom! Work, damn your eyes! Work!
I knew this ridiculous plan would never succeed. I guess this just goes to show that you should never send an Australian girly man to do the work of a real pirate.
LeChuck, get back here and help me fix this thing.
Oh, Ozzie.
You two stay here and guard the robot.
Good luck!
Try not to break any of my stuff. Nice kid, but about as sharp as a soggy pancake. You know what I mean?
Tell me about it.
I'll show that chum bucket panty waist some real voodoo.
Gonna possess the statue.
Guybrush, look out for the ultimate insult.
Oh, I don't know how you dimwits managed to sabotage my magnificent insult amplification apparatus, but I'll at least have the satisfaction of annihilating your arrogant pirate souls.
Somehow, I always knew it would end like this.
Really?
Prepare to meet your doom, Threepwoods. What the didgeridoo is that?
Let's get out of here.
You won't escape that easy, you swashbuckling ninnies.
Oh, goodness.
Barrier Reef!
Arr, ye be looking like ants from up here.
Guybrush,
Yes?
am I the only one seeing a giant walking statue of LeChuck on our front lawn?
No.
Elaine!
Guybrush! Help!
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Guybrush! Don't you dare leave me!
Don't worry, my beloved. Guybrush isn't going anywhere.
Okay, this is turning into a kaiju battle. I like this. I like what I see here.
You rock-brained monstrosity!
You insignificant mortal flea! How dare you wield your pathetic voodoo magics against the immortal might of the demon pirate LeChuck? I'll grind your bones to make me grog, you triple timing bastard!
Ah, shut up!
How may I serve you, master?
Well, eventually, I'll be wanting you to squish every pirate on the face of the planet into a sticky red goo. But for now, let's just kill Guybrush Threepwood!
Oh,
Come on, guys! We've got to get this giant monkey robot moving now!
where's my granddaughter?
Actually, that's kind of a funny story.
Threepwood! Where did you find that ridiculous-looking contraption?
It was a present from H.T. Marley.
Grandpa?
I'm in here, dear.
Well, what an unexpected family reunion. Too bad I have to ruin it by savaging your puny minds with the power of the ultimate insult. Now what?
Now is your undoing, evil one. Now is the time foretold in the ancient prophecies of...
Oh, no.
Now is the time for the ultimate in...
Monkey combat.
combat!
Do I need to pull out my cheat sheet again? Oh, God. I do. Okay, we need the cheat sheet for this. Kaiju insult combat. I don't know why they didn't just go with the insults. They went with this instead. I can see why people weren't happy about it. I gotta bring this up on Google Sheets. I don't know why I just didn't download it. Oh, I need to open a ready-made document. Sheets. Already signed in. There you go. Monkey combat. Really do need this again. I was like, oh, I can delete this now. I don't need it anymore. I think I didn't. So, this is the last battle. I don't remember when I saved it last. Not mesmerized? I'm not afraid of monkey combat anymore. Yeah, the pirate insults. They even had them in Tales of Monkey Island, so... Okay, so we're Bobbing Baboon. We need to beat Gimpy Gibbon. So we need to go to Drunken Monkey. Oh, this is cool. Alright, we need him to do something stupid. Oh, he got us. Is he regenerating? He's regenerating bananas. What the the hell out of here. He's regenerating health. So we gotta do this really, really fast? I mean, I could save right here. It's fine, since I didn't know this was coming, and we Haven't saved in like half hour. So that's saved. But he's regenerating his health. Why? Now I know what Mandrill was warning us about. Anxious Ape. How did we beat Anxious Ape? I can't even do this slowly, can I? Charging Chimp. We need to beat BB. God, how am I supposed to do this? It's a speed fight, but I can't speed through this. We're never gonna win. At least our health is regenerating. Well, we're gonna have to speed it. War games? Oh god. I'm gonna blow up the world. It's gonna take forever. But even at my fastest, I can't. Alright, he's gonna regenerate before you do anything. No! Then nobody wins in the end? That was a lesson? Nobody ever wins in war games? So the game is officially over. We're just doing this for the rest of our lives, right? The draw? That's not right. And you're a monkey. Gotta fling some poo at it? Oh, we did a foul. I did that wrong. Monkey see, monkey do. Got it. Alright. So it's just got to be a draw the entire time. Okay. Gotcha. Charging Chimp. Gotcha. Thank you. Keep drawing with him, right? He's like, no, 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 no. That was it? What?
Hey, what's going on here?
I understand why Mitchell was upset.
I order you to cease this at once! Hey, wait a minute! You can't do this to me! I'm Ozzie Mandrill! I'm the future of the Caribbean! I command, stop, don't... Ah!
Oh, yeah!
Oh. Ouch. Going supernova.
Elaine!
Grandpa!
Darling. Jojo!
Don't even think about it, Pink Boy.
Guybrush, how can I ever thank you for reuniting me with my granddaughter?
Well, for starters, you could put on some pants.
Consider it done.
Also,
Yes?
would you please be the governor of Melee Island again?
No way, no how. I hated being governor. Why do you think I went all the way to Australia in the first place? For the cuisine?
Grandfather, please. I can't stand being the governor. It's no way for a pirate to live. Guybrush and I need to be on the open seas, waving our swords, swashing our buckles. We're too young to become career bureaucrats.
Well, all right. But you better come by to visit.
Every month.
And I want to start seeing some pirate great-grandchildren.
We'll see what we can do.
And so the circle of life continues.
Hey, you're a talking monkey.
Oh, Elaine, I'd like you to meet Jojo Jr., the Monkey Prince of Monkey Island.
Well, thank you, noble Jojo, for helping to make the seas once again safe for pirates everywhere.
It was my pleasure, Mrs. Threepwood. But now I must be going. Somewhere out there, my monkey brothers and I have a destiny to fulfill.
Where will you go?
I don't really know. I hear that Martha's Vineyard is nice this time of year, but first we have a crew member who wants to disembark.
Timmy!
Farewell, everyone.
Goodbye, Jojo. We'll never forget you. Of course I'll never forget him. I mean, he's a talking monkey. How creepy is that? Well, that's it. We've saved the mansion, found your grandfather, and once again made the Caribbean safe for bloodthirsty, grog-swilling reprobates. Whew, who knew married life would be so much fun?
Guybrush, now that Grandpa's governor again, we're free. We can go wherever and do whatever we want.
Alright, I'll give my thoughts on this game. You are bringing up some good points there. But let's wait for the credits to roll.
I want to be a pirate. Elaine?
Whoa!
LucasArts Entertainment Company presents Return to Monkey Island or Escape. Alright, here's what I think of this game. Puzzles were a little too convoluted for my taste. Trying to put together the ultimate insult and just trying to get the hat alone and it's tough. The diving stuff, okay, I understood that. I didn't realize we had to go to, there was a whole nother island to go to. Without hints and helps, I never would have been able to finish this game. I can understand why they say it's the weakest of the four, but not by far. Not as far as most people say. Monkey combat is overrated. The difficulty of monkey combat is overrated. There were too many people who were too worried about monkey combat in this game. There were other things to be worried about. You can master monkey combat. It's not that hard. Just gotta remember what you're writing down. It took me like, what, 45 minutes after the last stream to get myself rolling, and by the time we were an hour in here, we were able to do that. Took care of it. So it's done. It's a good game. I'm glad I got to play the original games. Tales was great. I still think Curse, next to the first two games, is my Curse was really good. I like the animation. I like the puzzles. Just the fact you need a spreadsheet for LucasArts game made it bad. Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine playing it when at that time and there's like no real... Well, GameFAQs probably was around. Maybe they were starting out at that time, and there was really no way to like know how to play the game. Get hints and stuff. I don't think many people finished it back then. They probably spent a lot of money on the game, and they're like, why did I buy this? The voice acting is fantastic. The music's good. There's some characters missing from this game. They're also missing from Tales. I was wondering, like, why wasn't Ozzie Mandrill in the other games? And, well, we know why. Just if we could use a mouse, it would make a ton of... Yeah, the tank controls are stupid. I got used to them, but... If you take away the tank controls, doing all the puzzle work wouldn't be as hard. Because here you're dealing with bad tank controls, you're, you know, frustrated that you can't walk in a straight line. And then you gotta solve puzzles, too. If it was just point and click, we'd be fine with the mouse. What other parts of the game that I like? Not like... I like the Atoll Island. I like talking to the puppet guy. School was great. Transmogrification. We didn't do much with Admiral Kasaba. I thought there would have been more with him, more interaction, maybe like a sea battle or something. Keep the credits rolling. There's a little something at the end. Of course I will. Samuel L. Jackson show up and recruit him for the Avengers. Something like that. If I had to replay one of the Monkey Island games, this probably wouldn't be my first choice. I'd probably play the rest of them all together, and that's how I feel about this game. I think it's the weakest of the 5 that I've played. I try not to watch too much of Return when Hefe was playing it, but I will play it. I gotta buy the game, so it's gonna be a while. Forward to that. Should play Loom at some point too, just to say, hey, we played a game that was inspired by... No, that was part of the whole LucasArts thing. And it was advertised in Monkey Island, so... Tales is awesome. Everybody should play Tales. I don't care what they say. Curse is great. But yeah, we did it. I wanted to play all of them. We had to get through this game at some point. Glad we saved it for last. It's only been 4 months since we played Tales, so maybe it was a little too close to that. But thanks for putting this on the poll. Well, we get a break from point-and-click adventure games now. Next game we're going to play is Era Exordium, the diesel punk platformer puzzle game. It's going to be cool. I really like the demo, that's why we're playing it. I've spoken to the developer on Mastodon. Well, you're kind of frustrated with some of the courtroom puzzles, right? Like getting the cat to move? Yeah. There was some frustration there. The courtroom puzzles were kind of... They were. And we had our frustrations in all the games. Even Tales had its frustrations. Look, when I realized I had to go back to the voodoo woman and keep asking her questions, and I didn't do that, left me a little agitated because they didn't specifically say I needed to keep talking to her. So. No, there was plenty of frustration here. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do it without a walkthrough, your help, and everybody else's help. But it's done. I hope they make another game besides Return. I'd like to see more of the franchise. I would have wished Telltale Games made a sequel to Tales of Monkey Island. It's too far removed though now. They don't have the license. I think that's the direction they should have gone with. That would have been a good transition from Cursed to, you know, to Tales, but not Cursed to Escape. Do I think they jumped the shark with the grandfather thing? A little. It doesn't bother me as much as the ending being like, oh, you can't beat the monkey, you gotta keep drawing with him. Like, how do you figure that out on your own? By accident. You're lucky. Be there for 2 hours trying to beat the guy. Complete crap. It's stupid because they don't follow through with it in the next game. Not that they should have. I mean, Tales did have references to the first several games. This game did too. It had some references to Curse. But no mention of this game in Tales, for the most part. Well, at least the part about the governor and everything. Yeah, it's a worthy entry. I think when I saw somebody play this, it was the PlayStation version. And I saw them get to Monkey Island and talk to Herman, and I was like, okay, you know what? This is just more or less the same old crap. Like, why would they do that in this game? And that's kind of what turned me off in it.
Elaine? Jimmy? Herman? Mommy? George? Hey guys! I'm stuck down here! Wally? Lindy? Oh, it's a long way down! Murray? Sean? Mike? Oh, Jar Jar?
Jar Jar? You're right, it does overshadow, it does, you know, foreshadow El Sponja Grande and everything. El Sponja, you know. Yeah, where's Wally? Wally's not in the game. Was he meant to be in the game? George as in George Lucas, Jar Jar. Yep. It says special thanks to George Lucas. Why wasn't Wally in this game? Why wasn't he in Curse? Is he in Return? No, he wasn't Curse. He wasn't in Tales. Is he in Return? Not in Return. Yeah, Jar Jar Binks is probably in Return. For all we know. I know Wally. Oh, Wally was a cool character. He's in Return? Good. I'm glad they brought him back. Yeah, well, that's Escape from Monkey Island. Wally... we beat it. We'll have our cheat sheet forever if we ever go back for Monkey Combat, but I doubt we'll be playing this again anytime soon. Not a bad game. It's just tiring. Tiring. There you go. Off my screen. Like I said, we're gonna play Era Exordium next. I'm looking forward to that game. I really like the demo. I'm gonna let the developer know that we're streaming it. Gotten very positive reviews on Steam. Everybody's liked it. It went into early access. He's tweaked it a little since it came out. It's been about a month and a half since it came out, so a couple of fixes in there or rebalancing, but nothing major. Should be good. Let's see who won our poll. Had a poll. Arrogant, thank you again for making that sound. Picking it up right now. Site cannot be reached. Site cannot be reached. Why? Okay, I'll have to let you know about that. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Mr. Wise was here. Senor Hefe dropped in. Preacher was here. Bunch of people lurking. If I forgot anybody, I apologize. Click the poll. See who won it. I don't think we got as many votes for this, and it's fine. Most people probably don't know about these games, but enough people surprisingly knew about Gorky 17 to vote for it. That's a very obscure game. It's actually called Odium in the West. It's a Polish game. We closed out with 10 votes, the lowest percentage of votes since 2022. Poll. You just like the name? It is a fun name. We're playing Gorky 17. I thought Legend of Grimrock 2 would have gotten some votes. It didn't. Yeah, Gorky Park, Scorpions had that song about Gorky Park. That ballad. It was a great ballad. Gorky Park is in Russia. Thank. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Gorky 17 once we finish Era Exordium. It could either be a long game or it could be a short game, depending on how we play it and how well we do. I know some of the tips of the game. I've seen it played before. Sinitar played it ages ago. I actually went back and watched a little bit of his stream just to see what I was up against. And, you know, I do have the manual for the game. I'll probably read through that. We'll start that. Era Exordium should run maybe 2-3 streams, and then we'll start Gorky 17. So I'll install that, and I'll get some artwork together for it. Work to be done. All right, I've been babbling for a long time, so I'm going to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for being here. Now take Escape from Monkey Island off the backlog. So find somebody to raid. Thanks for all your help, Doc. This was cool. I know it's frustrating. I get frustrated at certain games, but it's just the way it is. BZ Plasma's playing through Turok 3, first playthrough. Let's raid him. Wow. Okay, everybody else is still watching the Game Awards. They're still going on, apparently. Okay. Go watch some Turok 3. I doubt he's playing the remaster, though. Maybe he is playing the remaster. Good night, guys. Have a good rest of your week. Say hello to BZ Plasma. Take care.